Hey all. I know it's a big change compared to last time I streamed, but I thought this would be a cool way to do art streams going forward. But anyway, thanks for stopping in and seeing what's going on here. I got a really cool idea from the last stream whenever it redrew my little brother's OC to kind of go back to like some stuff that I had done a few years ago. I want to say a few years ago, back in high school, to go and redraw some stuff that I drew in high school and just kind of see like where I could bring it to with what I know now. Oh, hey Grandma. Good to see you. It's been a rough day. I don't know if it was a rough day for any of you, but I know it was for me, for sure. So I'm still like coming back to reality and realizing that I'm like finally off work. Technical things. I finally got things moved over from my old computer to this one. That way everything runs way faster. Should be like less connection issues where things like shut off randomly. Don't have to worry about that sort of stuff as often. But I'll go ahead and go over how I got to where I'm at right now. I think we should be able to get this whole thing colored tonight. I'm glad you're here. I don't know if you remember making this character. I was actually like looking for ones of Sister Shar, because I thought it'd be cool to do like a Sister Shar redraw, especially since I know you've been like hanging out in here. But all of my Sister Shar ones, they were like not good. They weren't anything I wanted to redraw. So I like found this one, and I thought it'd be really cool to like go back and like redraw them and see how they turned out. Oh yeah, awesome. I think it'd be cool to like do sketchbook redraws going forward. So yeah, totally. Because like it was weird. I was looking at my sketchbook and I was looking for like some low-hanging fruit, honestly. I was looking for like some bad sketches that like didn't look good at all. And I was like, oh, it'd be really easy to like flare them up. But like even in my sketchbook, most of them I could see, it's like I still tried pretty hard on them. So I didn't find any low-hanging fruit in my sketchbook. Not saying that there wasn't bad stuff in there, just there was nothing I wanted to redraw. Anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and get started on this. I'll go ahead and go over how I got to where I'm at, or where I got to where I was. Let's see. There we go. So I know like in the last episode, I was talking about how we had some like what was it, line of action, and just starting with our poses, making triangle shapes and whatnot. And so I kind of took what I did last time I drew this. Let's go ahead and start with the G pen here. So we'll make a temporary layer. So if you look at like how she was done originally, there really wasn't much movement. She was pretty stiff. Yeah, there we go. If we make a skeleton, there's just not too much action here. There's a lot of details, which I thought was really cool. I liked how she had this whole little like tribal headdress thing going on. All these like braids kind of whipping around looking like tentacles. Because she was supposed to be like a tentacle creature, or not tentacle creature, but like some aquatic being. And I don't know why we have a deer over here. I don't know why I drew a deer for something that was underwater. Yeah, the elf smuggler. But I can't really know what I was thinking back then. So I kind of took the skeleton, redrew it over here, and then redrew it one more time, and try to elongate some of the limbs, and figure out what silhouette I want this thing to have. And so first redraw. See, it's still pretty cutesy. I had her arm over here, and a bunch of her braid just going crazy. They kind of looked like little shrimps to me. I thought it was kind of cool because, like, originally they were supposed to be like octopus tentacles almost, but these are more like shrimp tails. The original sketches here, and it was pretty easy to figure out where I want my lines to be and form and everything. So I did one more redraw. That was still really... And this is probably the one that's closest to like the one that I'm going to finish here on stream today. And then went over this one more time with lines. Bam, that's how we are right now. No energy drink today. We're drinking just coffee. Just black coffee. Scary. Like new colors of things are going to be, so I'm just going to take some creative liberty here on what color everything's going to be. And since it's like an aquatic elf, that should give us liberties to go for some really pretty pastel colors. Let's see. It's nice to draw after today. Let's see. Let's go with... Actually, let's go and get our values assigned first. Let's do our base colors at first. See here. Figure out what kind of color palette we want. There's so many brushes on this. So if you ever do get into like Clip Studio Paint, like don't ever fall for someone trying to sell you brushes like I clearly did. Because this is like on my computer when I first started drawing, and I bought like, spent like $20 on these brushes that I never use. Especially when like they're all free for Clip. Like I thought just having 200 brushes would make me like instantly good at drawing. That was a lie. Anytime I see like an ad for, an ad for brushes, I'm always like, no. I think colors that are pretty close to each other. I go hard in the green. Too much. Grab some complementary too, just to spice things up. nice gray, I think. There we go. As tiring as work was, it's like the opposite of tiring to draw right now. Oops. Let's see. Maybe screen make not stick with these colors, but let's just see how we feel. Lighter with the hair, I think, actually. I'm trying to think like mossy grim grotto colors. That's a little too pastel. Oh, whoa, actually, like the dark hair idea. Yeah, let's go with dark hair. Yeah, that'll look good. With light colors for the clothes. Oh, hey, Suzu. Something cool I thought when I was going through my old sketchbook to try to find drawings for this is I found a lot of pictures of Blitzen Bell, which is a character I play in like any MMO ever, and how like I thought it would be cool for him to look. It's like so different than like our Blitzen Bell in Final Fantasy. I forgot that that was even like a character I thought of in high school. Okay, let me check the values on this real quick. Okay, yeah, I kind of like this as far as values go. A darker shoe, though. These heels are super impractical. I was thinking about that when I was drawing it. I was like, what kind of smuggling are you doing with these heels on? But it's fantasy, it's fine. Let's see, let's go for something actually a little bit darker than the hair. Closer to the blue. There's red bottoms. What if we do some like violet bottoms? Yeah. I'll match the shoes to the hair. Doing that. Well, they're like at least like a bit more functional than these ones I drew 9 years ago. I don't know what's going on here. This platform doesn't add up. Okay. Anyway. Oops. Not going for perfection here. I'm gonna paint these like crazy, so very one color right now. Paint that it's go with too much. Let's go not so gray. Hmm. Do you guys know about the secretary bird? Hold on, kind of picture. It's the bird from Agretzko. Hold on. It's the coolest bird ever. I bring that up because of what you stated. Okay, yeah, secretary birds. So, like, damn. So it's this bird that literally just, like, stomps its opponents to death. Or not, I guess opponents, its prey. And, like, apparently it's also how it, like, tenderizes its food as well. So even after their opponents or opponents' prey are dead, it just, like, keeps stomping on them until, like, whatever they're trying to kill is ready to eat. Anyway, I always think about that when I think of, like, flesh-stopping heels or anything like that, or, like, whenever I draw characters with, like, really strong legs, I think about the secretary bird. Not super happy about how yellow this is. Let's make this a little bit more pastel. Oh, hey, thanks for the follow, Dr. Hufflepuff. I appreciate it. Yeah, we got that fixed finally. Now I can finally see when people follow. Okay. I felt so bad. I'm so sorry to the other 36 of you that I wasn't able to see if you followed. Just as important, I promise. It'd be cool if they were like check our values one more time. Something a little bit darker. Here, let's roll towards the blue. Let's see how that looks. Still a little too vibrant for me. here is kind of cool, but it's giving me like I don't know, Swap Monster vibes. I didn't even think about it, but these like little spindles I put on our braids are giving me. I was definitely probably thinking of like Legend of Korra when I did that. Yeah, who knows? We never really got that far on these characters. They could be anything for all I know. Ah. Same. I'm just trying to play D&D in general. Let's see here. Eye color. This might be. Like even lighter. Okay, so the reason I keep going to grayscale, in case you're into art advice and stuff, is it's just how you can like quickly check the values of things. You know, see like where colors are being pulled and stuff. So it's just a good way to kind of cross-reference and make sure like your colors aren't going to blend together or be too clashing. Like super basic art advice, but I thought I'd share because I completely forgot about it until recently. Now I do it all the time. Okay, this was actually like armor under here. To get working on actual color on this here soon. teal with that green. It's a little too green. We're just gonna hide that color out through here. Okay. This headdress thing. I don't know what I was thinking. Very like Spanish quinceañera. I don't know. There. So in that picture, this is supposed to be like jewels. It's supposed to be like a jeweled fascinator. Oh, thanks for the follow, Paperback Paladin. Appreciate it. Means a lot. Okay, cool. We got a general concept of colors, so we can finally start painting. Oof. Actually, this might be a bad idea. Let's play with our tone shift a little bit. Oh, that looks really cool. Okay, let's see. Keep it less saturated for now. Yeah, kind of like if we go towards this, it's actually got us like a really cool color palette there. I like the rosy colors of the bandages. Are there so many bandages? I don't know. It's just how you accessorize when you're drawing things as a teenager. Check our values just to be sure. But things are still looking good here on that. Alright, let's get in here. Let's start painting. Got 10. Yeah, there we go. Our goal here is to make it so all these lines aren't... Oh, I just realized. It's supposed to be like headband across her hair, keeping it all in place. Kind of want a different color. that should work for now. I had like Animal Crossing's playing. It made me realize that with social distancing and the fact that like I'm going nowhere for Thanksgiving, this will be like the one time since the history of ever that I won't have to time travel to do the Thanksgiving event in Animal Crossing. Like, I'll just be home on Thanksgiving. I can just do it. So if we get rid of our lines right now, actually still does not look that half bad. But we want to define this up a little bit. The goal is to get rid of those lines entirely. I'm a little like sad about like not being able to see family and stuff for Thanksgiving. It's like the one year I would be sad about it. Normally we see family so much that like I would welcome the break. Kinda miss it. I've only seen them like 3 or 4 times this year. It's weird. It's a weird timeline we're in, man. My family is like huge anyhow. Fun fact is that I'm the oldest of 7, so, and like most of my family has like plenty of other kids too. So, no, like I know our household's safe, social distance, everything. Could I account for like the other like 80 people that would be at a family gathering? Absolutely not. Let's see. Nice, nice. Something cool while I'm working on legs anyway, I might as well talk about it. I try to incorporate, where I'm drawing female characters, is to make like long legs to show a strength. It's something that like some anime artists do, where like, you know, if a male character is really strong, they'll make that obviously known by like making them super muscular, or making sure muscles are bulging everywhere, but they won't do that on like a strong female character. But they'll kind of translate that. Instead of having these big bulging muscles, they'll show off these like abnormally long legs or something like that. So they're like muscles of their own, kinda. Oda, the artist that does One Piece, does that for the female characters that he draws. Except it's not legs that he makes bigger to show that they're more powerful. Watch One Piece, you can probably guess what it is. But if you watch stuff like Sailor Moon or like any sort of like 90s shoujo anime, Magical Girl always has like absurdly long legs. You've got yaoi hands, and then you've got shoujo legs. Two religions. Okay, well, just got everything all cleaned up here. Just want to do that before we start shading things in. Sweet. Let's zoom out here. Save. Honestly, I don't think I've saved this in like, oh boy. I don't think I've saved this to start working on it. So let's save it now. Just in case. Crisis avoided. Yeah. That's why I didn't do it until just now. Ooh. Okay, let's turn off our lines. Okay, cool. So, because, and I'm trying not to talk too much about art again, but because we chose really good values on our stuff, when you get rid of the lines, you can still kind of tell where things are, where they start and where they begin. Select a color. This line's back on here. Okay, so I kind of want to shade with like a purple. Oh, where do I want the light to be coming from? I think it'd be kind of cool. Was this my little... Yeah, kind of cool if the light was like coming down this way. That way it's like lighting up her face and stuff. Arms, and then we can shadow out like a whole part of her leg. Should be pretty cool. Let's see. Oh, hold up. Very important, gotta fix something. doodles here. Just kind of see what this looks like real quick. Yeah, this should look pretty cool, actually. All the shadows in purple. Let's go ahead. Actually, we'll just block this whole leg out. Come back and add stuff to it later. And let's see here. Check our values again. Okay. Might go with something a little bit lighter on her clothes, but we'll definitely keep that purple for the skin. Too pastel-y. Like a gray. Yeah, there we go. Change that background gray. Blends in too much of my background, but I don't want to go to stark white because I'm not trying to blind anybody on this late night. There we go. Let's see. Shade that there. Okay, we'll just stick to the skin for now. I got too sidetracked. And we'll clean this all up later. But darker. Too bold. Bigger strokes. It's weird being all segmented like that. See, we'll start with skin first. Of course, always drawing face is going to be like the most gratifying part. Here doing all that. I've got a blend right here. Let's use that instead. Wrong pen entirely. Sweet. Actually, we'll go ahead and bring that over here. Should get to blend. Let's get rid of our hard edge. Darker here. Actually, yeah, that might be useful. Doing like most interesting part of the drawing first is going to make the rest of this a little boring. That's okay. I'm not going anywhere. Let's take some of that. Oof, that's all of it. Okay, there we go. Now we're doing all this, but realistically, when you zoom out, you're not going to see any of that. So let's not get too carried away on shadows here. If anything, they need to be more dramatic.
Great moments are born from great opportunities. That's what you have here tonight, boys.
We are going to make sure,
That's what
as
you
always,
learned here tonight.
scare looks good.
One game. If we play 'em 10 times, they might win 9. But not this game. Not tonight. Tonight, we escape fun. Tonight, we stay with fun. And we shut them down because we can.
I used to go like ham on eyelashes whenever I had a chance to draw them. And I realized like they're always way too full for their own good. So it takes a lot of restraint to not go ham when I draw them. But still make sure what is there looks good. Especially from afar. Let's see. Cool. to separate. I'm pretty sure I can finish this thing on stream tonight, but if not, definitely be done next time. Ah. Oh wait, there's only 45 minutes left. Get pretty close to finishing before stream's over. Let's see. Actually, there's probably shade it off actually. Been too long talking about secretary birds. Story of my life. Alright, I'm just use this to separate the skirt. Yeah, there we go. Let's find a good middle. There we go. Actually, I have the day off tomorrow. Not sure what I'm gonna do. The same stuff I always do, just no pressure to get it done. The way the shadings look. Yeah. Let's go. So let's color up here. Sort of gray. It's a line between gray. Let's see if we can mix it in here. Yeah, I'll just brush that in purposely to kind of suggest what color that light's supposed to be. Lines off. Cool, cool. Okay, I really like the way the skin's looking on this. Because the way we separated stuff, you can kind of see, like, how even though the lines are gone, stuff is still, like, very defined. Stomach area is a little bit messy. Let's clean that up real quick. Thanks. Oh man, I've been trying on the wrong layer. Bad, that's real bad. Let's go all the way back. Yeah, undo buttons exist. There we go. Save it. Just make sure it's lock that. I don't want to accidentally draw my line layer again. Okay. Oh yeah, whoa, I completely forgot about her hand. Yeah, that area right there. Right here. Oh my god. My neck. Ah. I know that's absolutely awful for your neck muscles, but god, it feels so good. That and cracking your, like, finger knuckles. Oh my god, I used to be so against it, especially whenever I did hair. I was like, don't crack your fingers. God, I can't stop myself now. It feels too good. Sweet. Keep choose the wrong brush. Very cool. About 30 minutes left of this drawing session, so let's go ahead and cut to shading the hair. It's gonna be like the next biggest part. Coffee time though first. So, let's see here. The hair. Let's figure out what we want to be super dark. It's already a really dark value. Let's go darker. It's too blue. Yeah. I don't know, let's go for it. Let's go for like this deep dark blue. I was a little scared of it at first. I think it'll be a really cool contrast. Our big shapes first. Stuff we know is going to be shaded. Go. Cool. So do we know shaded? Since we're going for kind of dramatic light, let's actually do like a big sweep. Let's see. It's probably better to look at the whole thing. So we've got this here. I feel like honestly everything except for that braid right there should be dark. So while I'm here, I might as well talk about like the reason I decided to go with the VTuber instead of using Basecamp. Which is mostly that, like, whenever I did cosplay, I was completely fine with people like following me or like saying they liked my work based on how it was that I looked like. You know, my like on actual physical appearance. But like art and stuff, it's just not something I want to rely on or be hindered by either. And I wouldn't want someone to like see stuff that I make or like tune into like stream or want something because of they do or don't like me. Kind of always wanted to go for like an anonymous sort of feel, and that was kind of what I always wanted to do with Bane's Room. I even started my art profile like super anonymous for like a year or so before I felt comfortable even telling people I was doing this stuff online. And I'm glad that people follow me because they know who I am in real life. That color right in between. But I kind of want to separate the me people see on a, well, not a day-to-day basis anymore. You used to see on a day-to-day basis from the art that I make. So I spent the last week making this VTuber. Not the last week, not the past 3 days, but I guess I'm just gonna save myself a lot of headache here. Yeah, there we go. Turn these layers. There we go. So yeah, anyway, just came from a desire to be more anonymous. Hey Vaughn, what's up? Glad to see you here. Okay, let's see if we... Thanks, Grandma. Thanks. Yeah, it makes things look a lot more animated than me just slightly moving my hand. I'm pretty excited. I think, let's check the calendar here. Yeah, so next Monday, I decided the last Monday of every month is going to be whenever I try to do my Bob Ross streams. I really had fun doing the Bob Ross speedruns. So it'll be really cool whenever I do the Bob Ross speedruns. You see me go all the way over here to all the way over here, just like the Ross man. Go a little bit thinner. Some of these dark colors. Just throw them in. Yeah. I was watching you play Dead by Daylight earlier. I need to get into that game. It looks really fun. I'll be honest, I wasn't like super sold on it at first, but then one of my friends was telling me that there's Silent Hill DLC, and I was like, what? There's Silent Hill in that game? And then they're like, yeah, and there's also Saw in that game. I was like, what? There's also Saw in that game? I was like, okay, cool, I'm sold on that in that case. Like, Saw is like my first horror movie I ever watched, so I have like sentimental reasons for liking it. And I love Silent Hill so much. So I was really sad though. Last time it was on sale, I kept being like, yeah, I'm gonna go buy it. I'm gonna buy it. Please. Very unconfident. Back. Oh, you know, when you zoom in on these sprites, they look really cool from afar, and that's fine, that's what people will see, so I'll just tell myself that, but blending is not apparent. Let's go ahead and get these all blended up here. Oh yeah, as soon as the Silent Hill DLC goes on sale, so I'm just going to buy the whole game. I didn't even finish my story. Last time it was on sale, I forgot to buy it. Until it was too... Oh, thanks. Get these blended right. I try to just think of like sprayed as like a big giant grain of rice. Hold on, can you see it? Just like a few tiny rice grains all bundled up. I think whenever I like drew this forever ago in high school, I was like really into braids. I had this thing where like I tried to sneak braids and like I don't know, you have to look at it. I'm not sure if there's one on there probably is one on some Char drawings I gave you, but like any drawing I made for people, there was a braid like snuck into it somewhere. Sometimes it'd be like they'd have like a braided bracelet or something, or a braided necklace, a little braid tassel or something. But this one I was like, I'm gonna like stuff as many braids as possible. Let's brush it out. Yeah. It's like one of my favorites. Braids is like braids and asymmetrical capes. Probably a few different things I could like point out that I really like designing. Asymmetrical capes are pretty up there, but I never had a reason to really do them. So whenever I do highlights on this, because I haven't even done highlights on the skin, I'll probably go for like this cool pink color. Just looks really cool. Yeah. That was Elwood. He always was like, I remember whenever his characters, he was like belts and scarves, belts and scarves. See, the light's coming from this way, so we're gonna frame this just a little bit. Ugh! Too small, too big. Just a little bit. And now I can like find, because I remember I had all of our like D&D characters from high school in like this like blue folder, and I know it's got to be somewhere in the closet. It's buried under all my cosplay, my poor cosplay. With there being like no cons, I turned like my cosplay crafter room into like our home office, just where I've been working at home, and it's like so tightly packed in the closet. Looking at it, looks like some weird fever dream. It's like, oh yeah, that's something I used to do. Huh. Something I still do. Well, still will do. Let's see. Let's make that super smudgy, actually. I know. Yeah, that's good. The before times. It's so weird. I think like my phone was doing that thing where it shows like on this day or whatever. Again, that made me realize like I never used to look at those. Now every day, like I'm like, what happened on this day? I gotta know. I gotta remember what it was like. I mean, I'll be honest, I haven't minded being a hermit for the most part. Let's get just a tippy of this. Go. Split. I got like a really dark color to like push this. Let's see. Ah. Bring it pretty dark. Too close to black, but just like paint this in real quick, just to help define that braid right there, and brush it out. And doing this on like my actual computer I use every day is so nice, as opposed to like whenever things would autosave, I was like I couldn't do anything for like a full 20 seconds. I just had to sit here. Nice to be able to like actually do stuff. See, it actually looks like a little weird with the lines on. All those lines are like more of a guide. Yeah, right. One brushed rule. Let's go ahead and actually go that deep. Okay. Let's clear up. Something called a. Here, I can teach one artsy thing before I leave. So this is something called a disappearing edge, where we're using our light to separate things, obviously, but instead of having it go all the way around the hair like this, it does not actually look that bad, but isn't what we want here. We're kind of filling in it, and we're going to make the light actually completely disappear at some parts, because your brain and my brain are both smart enough to fill out the rest. So instead of having that hard line right there, your brain knows that that line continues, even though you can clearly see it doesn't. I did that a little bit in some of the skin areas, especially on the face, normally on the cheek area, but probably do way more of that. Anyway, let's go ahead and deselect it, check out our progress on this. Not bad for 2 hours. Especially considering, like, did feel a little weird that we didn't get as much, the whole thing done in 2 hours, but coffee time. Last time when we did this, we were only painting something that was about this big. Actually, it was even like less than that. It was my little brother's avatar. It's only like this big. So it makes sense that when we're doing a full body, it's gonna take a little while longer, especially when you didn't even know what colors you wanted it to be. I had to think about that too, but not that bad. I'm definitely probably gonna keep working on this. You should see it finished next time I stream. I'll show it off before we get into Bob Ross madness next week. And of course, whenever I'm done, I'll post it wherever. But yeah, go ahead and save this for now. I'll work on some more off stream. Honestly, there's not really a reason I shouldn't keep streaming. It's just more of a, I don't want to keep y'all here till 4 a.m. when I'm done with this. Like, I know I don't have work tomorrow, but some of y'all need to sleep. If I don't sleep, you definitely should be getting sleep. Unless you're a night owl like me. Don't worry about it. My getting sleeps for the week. I advocate for getting as little sleep as possible. It's all mental. If you tell yourself you don't need that much sleep, you can just keep manifesting that. Eventually your body will be like, yeah, I have that much sleep. Or at least that's what I've been telling myself for like, I don't know, the past 15 years. Anyway, thanks for hanging out and stuff. I'll see y'all next week. I appreciate it. And everything helps, and to anyone that followed, means a lot. Thank you. Alright, y'all. See ya.